What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Man So Crazy TV. And we back again with another video, man. Hey, salute to the notification game, man. I appreciate y'all for showing me love. I know I ain't been dropping videos like I supposed to, man. You know, my mama just recently got out the hospital, you know, or whatever, and it kind of messed my head up, and I couldn't find the passion to just, you know, come talk to y'all or whatever. But I see I should have came talk to y'all first. Y'all probably could have helped me out upon it. But today, bro, I got a special video that I'm doing, bro. First of all, this dude who I'm talking about, you know, he grew up in the Wood Street era, Georgetown, Wood Street, you know. I went to school with him, Rowan, like 1997, 98 or something. And, you know, he just started his channel, man. His name, Juice City Legends. I ain't gonna, you know, put his whole government name out. He probably won't y'all tell you that. But then, you know, we go way back. He got some legendary folks in his family. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Batman from Wood Street. You know, there's so many people from Wood Street that I can name. You know what I'm saying? From my cousin. You know, hell, I done stayed over there. You know, Ben. You know what I'm saying? Big Cheese. I know the old school players. You know what I'm saying? That's from on that Snake, Smiley. Hey, I know my Corey. Damn, I forgot my right. Red. You know. Big Nine, he over there too. I can call a lot of people out there, you know. But all along with the Rowan, everybody remember the catwalk. You know what I'm saying? Us walking on the catwalk, going from the hood over the train checks to Rowan. You know, we had Lynn right here on the Georgetown side. Like, boy, like the early 2000s and late, like 90s. Bro, we had fun and we were kids. I remember us going to the what's the name of the thing? Teapot or something? For the parties on Friday, you know. Yeah, bro, the whole neighborhood, you know, they used to call me, you know, Daniel Boone and shit. Like, boy. But anyway, he did a video explaining why Jackson, Mississippi got so much love for Boosie Badass. Well, Lil Boosie. Like I said. And he couldn't have broke this video down no better. I couldn't have did it. Like, he understand where I'm coming from when I do my video, my videos about Boosie. I want y'all to know, I don't hate Boosie. I love Lil Boosie, bro. Like, we grew up in a trap as young adults, bumping him. Like, all us around the same age, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, like, in this video right here, he breaking it down on why Jackson, Mississippi is so special to Boosie. Like, Boosie bringing his birthday bash to Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I have so many comments to say, like the Lil Boosie we know. If you ain't never heard that Green and Yellow CD, or them songs with CeeLo, don't talk to me about no Lil Boosie, bro. Y'all just know, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, even in some of these, like, Salute the Battlefield Pierre, like, it's arguably said that Jackson, Mississippi made Lil Boosie the superstar he is. Baton Rouge wasn't room for that man, because at the time, Baton Rouge was a jigger city. You know, but Boosie was another kind of artist that was like more realer, you know what I'm saying? Even though he did popularize taking pills, sipping syrup, like I told y'all. Hey, I'm not telling you to do nothing. We don't take pills, kids. Don't do drugs, period. Don't sip syrup. But some of them pints that came out 55, you know what I'm saying? I done drunk, so I done been in the vicinity with this man, you know what I'm saying, doing the same shows. Like, Boosie was just like a Jackson native. You know what I'm saying? Like Jackson, Mississippi broke this man as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like it's some legendary stuff that happened in Jackson, Mississippi. Like I say, me personally, I think if y'all are not from Jackson and you went around in the 90s, and you know, when the upper level days and the Birdland days, you know, R.P. Birdland Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me nothing about Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, yeah. It's something about Baton Rouge. Like, everybody don't rock with Boosie. But Jackson, Mississippi, bro, love this man. Would kill you about Boosie, bro. Would kill you about Boosie. But I don't want to, you know, waste no more time talking or whatever, because he broke this down. I was in this vicinity, man. Salute to George Washington too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all subscribe to my boy, Juice City Legends, man. Like, went to school together. Then what's so special about this video, his last name Washington too. My name Washington, man. So, man, big salute, homie. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? He doing crazy numbers. He trying to get, you know, he's trying to monetize. Y'all do me a favor and go do that. But I went on his page and I had to repost this video because he broke it down, you know, a way that I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna chop it up at the end of this video, but y'all got to hear his side of this story. It's amazing. Like, people, a lot of y'all might think I'm a Boosie hater. I'm not a Boosie hater, bro. Like, I love Lil Boosie. This new Boosie, this Boosie badass, how he's so disrespectful to people, how he, you know what I'm saying, they call him a devil. That's not the Lil Boosie we know, bro. Like, even though, yeah, he you know what I'm saying, like, we know a lot of stuff I don't say, you know what I'm saying, on here, because I know a lot of stuff. Like, he broke a few of our artists in the state of Mississippi, like Free Lil C, you know what I'm saying? When Boosie went to jail, it was more people in Jackson, Mississippi alone saying free Boosie than any other state in the United States, bro. Don't forget, like, David Banner was the first person to put, salute to David Banner, to put Lil Boosie on a big national platform on the video. The first time on him being on BET, you know, and that was a big look for him, because Boosie just really had the South, you know, early 2000s. Boosie, that's why he loved, that's why he bringing everything to Jackson. That's why he gonna always have love for Jackson. That man made millions and millions of dollars out of Jackson, Mississippi, good and bad. But I'm letting my boy Sally share his story. It's your boy, man, So Crazy TV. Let's check it out.
What it do? It's your boy, Silly Sale. We back in here for another episode of Juice City Legend. If you're not, please hit the like button. Please subscribe down below. Yeah, we about to get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that checked out my last video, man. That's my most views, 200 views in a couple of days, man. Hey, appreciate that, man. You know, but we about to get into something else, man. You know. So y'all sit back and just enjoy it. So the topic we're gonna get into today is about Lil Boosie. Boosie Badass. And how and why Lil Boosie is so influential in Jackson, Mississippi. You know, you from Jackson, everybody know Boosie and Jackson relationship. Jackson is like his second home. You know, Jackson was one of the first states to get on Boosie music. Jackson was one of the first cities to book Boosie for a show. You know, this relationship go way back. Like, it can be argued that Jackson made Boosie, but we about to get into it. First, I'm gonna give everybody a runoff of how everything got started, how everything got jumped with Boosie being in a relationship with Jackson the way he had it. So around the early 2000s, either 2001 or 2002, we started hearing about this little rapper, new rapper from Louisiana. At first, we didn't know if he was from New Orleans or Baton Rouge. Because New Orleans, Louisiana was on fire at that time. So my first time hearing Boosie, like I said, it was around like the early 2000, 2001 or 2002, maybe been 2001. I was in the car with my partner Mike, man. And Mike, man, he used to always have some good music. He put me on a lot of music. So Mike pop in, this little dude, Boosie. Man, you gotta hear this. So he popping in. And I'm talking about in front of the gate.
I had to stop. I had to stop the video right there because I want give a special salute to the guy he said when he first heard of Lil Boosie. I knew those guys. I knew a lot of guys that was over there from the Georgetown area. And they bro, I can name so many people. Roosevelt, we used to call him Boone. You know what I'm saying? Cliff, it was a lot of people, but salute to Will and all them guys, Jeremy Williams, all of them. But back to my boy, speaking facts.
The first time I heard it's going down in the SSB, it was an instant classic. I'm talking about had the summer on lock. If you was around that time, you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't nothing touching it. But that wasn't the only song jam, and it had all type of bangers on there. You know what I'm saying? You had Feel Lucky. You had Bounce It On Me for the chicks. They used to love that with Max Manelli. You know what I mean? You had you had all type of songs on there, man. I can't think of it right off my head right now. But it was a classic, man. I'm talking about front to back. Call my chick, you know what I mean? Talk to mine, so I slaughtered mine. You know what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna get there. Boosie went crazy on that song. They think they trying to cancel him now. They must ain't heard that song. They ain't no real Boosie fans. But yeah, man, that city was jamming so hard, man. Instantly, Cuz had the streets on lock. Around that time, you couldn't go nowhere in Jackson without hearing Boosie. I mean, like everywhere you went, it's going down where I roam on that SSB. Got that work them boys want, so we steady got B. I mean, it was like he was the hardest thing ever. You couldn't argue nobody. Like they was even saying he was better than Lil Wayne at the time, man. You know what I mean? But little to my imagination, when I went to other cities, when I asked people what they bumping Boosie, they had no idea who I was talking about. I mean, I used to go to Texas. They didn't know who Boosie was. But Jackson, he was the king. In my opinion, the reason he was so popular is because a lot of stars didn't hang out in Jackson. Nobody hung out in Jackson. It's Mississippi, the deep south. You know what I mean? High crime area. And like I say, Baton Rouge wasn't really on the map at that time. So it was just a sister state relationship anyway. You know what I mean? Most people in Jackson, the main place we're going to go to, Memphis, Louisiana, Texas, Atlanta. So anything close to Mississippi that was jamming, we were going to bump it even before Boosie, going back to CeeLo now. Around that same time, the popular club downtown, known as the Birdland, would start to book Boosie. Shout out to the legendary club promoter, Birdland Sean, man. You know what I mean? Birdland Sean, them, they was some of the first guys to book Boosie. I know Sally B and all them guys, you know what I mean? They instrumental in bringing Boosie to the city too. But Birdland would be the spot, man. If you wasn't in there, man, you can't tell me nothing about no Jackson streets, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't hit that lane and you ain't go up them stairs, you can't tell me nothing. By Boosie doing shows in the Birdland, he would bump into everybody he needed to bump into to make the relationships and the connections that laid the groundwork for why he ended up taking over Jackson the way he did. Everybody was in that Birdland, man. You know what I mean? From all the guys I wish that Boosie connected to, the downtown legends, Northside, everybody was in that Birdland, man. You know what I mean? That was the beginning stage. By the time his second album would drop, For My Thugs, Boosie was the undisputed king of Jackson. He was so relatable to Jackson lifestyle. He was from Louisiana, but he didn't rap about the things Cash Money rapped about. He rapped about the hard struggles and the ghetto stories, things that were relatable to Jackson. So at that time, Jackson adopted Boosie. By the time Boosie's third album, Ghetto Stories, the first time he teamed up with Webby, he didn't just have Jackson. Boosie had the whole Mississippi. Boosie had the whole Mississippi on his back like he had been from here because he had spent years and years grinding, doing the chilling circuit, the hole in the wall clubs. We was feeding him. Every weekend, Boosie was in Jackson. And he was enjoying all the perks, if you know what I mean. In the year 2000, Lil Boosie would participate in the show that would become legendary. A legendary concert for slaying Wood Street player Wally in J.C. Park. You had to be there. When I tell you they had the whole Bailey Avenue packed, I'm talking about the whole Bailey Avenue packed. And then the crazy thing about it, the Battle of the Band was the same night. The city was live that night. Boosie came a legend that night. Now, if you know anything about Wood Street in Jackson, you know back then Wood Street wasn't the neighborhood to mess with. In fact, that's my hood where I come from. But the fact that Boosie pulled up and did a show for the whole hood, they couldn't believe it, man. It made them so relatable to everybody. There was a few other artists there too. Lil Flip was there, because a lot of people used to fool with Flip at the time in Jackson, and Chopper was there as well. But the people came to see Boosie, and he put on the show. And it was a night that's still talked about to this day. Another move Boosie would make to make him legendary in Jackson is teaming up with local artists Jew Man and Young Shad on the Jacktown classic, Swag. Swag took Jackson over by storm. It was one of the first songs to go viral in the early 2000s in Jackson. It was a hit. It made it all over the South or whatever. And Boosie jumped on there, just turned it up even more. Boosie would also team up with Jackson legend Lil C, the stick-up kid, on the track On the Mission to help put C out there. At the time, Lil C was Jackson's version of Lil Boosie. And him jumping on Lil C's tape gave Lil C the look he needed. Boosie was making his moves in the city. And last but not least, we can't forget about the Jackson legend, David Banner, giving Boosie his first opportunity to appear on BT in the hit I Ain't Got Nothing featuring Mr. Magic. Yeah, you know, Jackson had Boosie love for real, man. When I tell you, Jackson loved this man so much, I can't even explain it by words. You had to come here and see. You can't say nothing bad about Boosie and Jackson, man. Shout out to Banner. Shout out to Hatch. Rest in peace, Mr. Mac. In the 2000s, it was Boosie mania in Jackson. He was like Elvis Presley or somebody down here. Because Jackson had never had a rapper, celebrity, nobody that come and hang out. Boosie was so popular, he had influences over the whole city. Like one of his influences was the Dodge Charger. Boosie had everybody in Jackson riding Chargers. I know he made them folks all type of money. I'm talking about the Camaros. Everybody wanted a Camaro when they saw Boosie with the Camaro. Boosie had everybody want to pull a lot of money out. People didn't use the flash money and stuff like that. I mean, Boosie had such a profound effect on Jackson. And I hate to say it, good and bad. But they definitely looked up to Boosie. He would also popularize LRG clothing line. In the 2000s, you go to the Metro Center, you do some LRG, and I can't forget about that Coogee. You know, I know they say Biggie put him on it, but everybody was rocking Coogee when Boosie had it on. Another trend Boosie was set in Jackson that's not positive. If we're going to talk about everything, we got to talk about the bad part too. It's the influence of ecstasy pills. When Boosie came out with his song Power Up, it was literally a commercial in my head encouraging everybody to pop pills. Now, I'm not saying Boosie went out there and told everybody to pop pills, but he popularized ecstasy pills in Jackson, Mississippi. At the time, Baton Rouge was known for Jigger City. He also popularized sipping lean. Although we had heard 3 6 Mafia, Pimp C, and Boosie, I'm not saying he was no drug dealer or nothing like that, but he was known for sipping lean. And I was out there at the time. When Boosie came out, that's when the lean came to Jackson. Everything that Boosie did, Jackson copied. I mean, they loved him so much because they literally saw him grow up from a teenager into a young superstar. So Jackson felt like they knew him or whatever. And then plus, we know he was a hood cat. You know what I mean? He looked like a regular hood cat, just like us. That's why he was so relatable. And he had another influence too. You know, I know a lot of people talk about Chief Keef and all them guys right there, but Boosie represented the young wild that so many in Jackson want to be like. Boosie would have a special relationship with one side of Jackson, to be in particular, the west side of Jackson, the Wild Wild West. Boosie can be heard on early songs giving shout outs to West Side legends like Slope and a lot of other guys, but Slope in particular. Boosie had a relationship with West Jackson rapper Battlefield Pierre that would play an instrumental role in the West Side becoming one of the more prominent scenes on the rap side in Jackson. The Pierre Boosie relationship, that's one of the more notable relationships out of his relationships in Jackson. In fact, when Boosie went to do his jail bid, Battlefield Pierre was one of the main people to hold Boosie down throughout everything he was going through. You know, Boosie had a special relationship with Pierre. Pierre shouted him out. He held him down. He represented that badass NT. He was a friend of Boosie. And that pretty much sums it up, man. There's a lot of other stuff I could say, but you know, like I say, I'm a hood cat, not a street cat, and I'm never gonna get on here bringing up street politics, things that may have happened in the streets or whatever. But you know, there's a lot of stuff that they have said about Boosie doing stuff in Jackson or whatever, streetwise or whatever. We ain't gonna speak on that. But to this day, Boosie is an icon in Jackson. You cannot talk bad about this man. They gonna book him till he dead and gone. Boosie's the man in Jackson. Jackson, Mississippi is one of the reasons you can't cancel nobody like Boosie, because he gonna always get love here. Why do you think right now, why he going through everything he going through in the media, he got a Boosie badge going on, doing the all corners Jackson State game, gonna be one of the biggest weekends in the city. Coach Prime got Jackson State doing their thing. Everybody biting Jacktown swag. Everybody trying to get some of this Jackson State flavor. Because Deion Sanders got Jackson State doing their thing. But Boosie, he been had Boosie love. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's about it right there, man. That's going to wrap it up on that. Mississippi got my back like that's my living state. Y'all like that impression? But, man, hey, shout out to everybody that been liking my video.
Hey, that about sums it up. Like I've been telling you from the start, I'm not a Boosie hater. I know more about Boosie than some of the Baton Rouge people that know about him. You know what I'm saying? Besides like his family and the people that grew up on the street, Garfield, you know what I'm saying? You know, cross that track, throw them foes up, you know what I'm saying? Man, salute to Juice City Legends. Y'all, please go subscribe to that boy channel, because he's speaking facts. Like, he know where I'm coming from when I do my Boosie videos. I'm not a Boosie hater. Boosie influenced the whole Jackson and then the whole Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, like, he popularized a lot of stuff. That haircut, like, you can go in Jackson, Mississippi right now and see dudes that still look like the old, you know what I'm saying, Boosie. You know what I'm saying? We even had an artist by the name of Ziggy. He was shown on the shot on Battlefield Pierre. Salute to Battlefield Pierre. You know what I'm saying? You know, he from Battlefield. I had my, you know, my own record label, Fan Squad Click, and you know, I had Ziggy signed, you know, to my label, and they did a song in that neighborhood that they jumping out. You can see me in that video too. You know, like, we did a lot of numbers. You know, first time, like, somebody I signed my own label. He sounded just like Boosie. Matter of fact, when Boosie first got out, Boosie put him on the first mixtape that he got out. You know what I'm saying? But, bruh, Sell, bruh, you did that, like, you broke everything down, what I've been trying to say. Like, I don't want people to get the wrong impression that I just hate Lil Boosie. No, I don't. No, that's my nigga, like, for real. He popularized people buying Dodge Charger. He really did. He popularized, like, people counting their money, flashing money. That my hand getting tired from counting his money. Boosie did that. He influenced Jackson, Mississippi, more than his state. Because, like I say, his state and his city was a jigger city. New Orleans was a bounce. You know, at the time, you had to be like a bounce artist. You know, Hot Boys was just breaking a trend back in the early 90s. Well, in the middle of the 90s and stuff. They was just breaking it. But, man, salute to Boosie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I do a lot of videos about Boosie, and you know, people comment and say, you know, grown men say stuff. You this, that, police, and they get this blogging thing messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't on here to, you know, incriminate nobody or nothing. You know, we just want the old Boosie back, because the Boosie we hear today, it's way different from what we know. You know what I'm saying? Like said, like, Boosie popularized. Everybody wanted to pop an X pill because of Boosie. Everybody was served. He was a big influence. Not saying that he was the first person to do the stuff down there, but he popularized it. He was a regular street cat. He was like one of us. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of us. Like, he actually chilled in the hood. You know what I'm saying? When that man was locked up, Jackson, Mississippi rooted for this man. We had a free Boosie campaign the whole 5 years he was gone. I got locked up in the mix. He was gone. Boosie came home like a couple months, like 6-7 months before me. And they came back out with that song with him and Webby, We Gonna Run the World. Like, I want y'all to understand, bro. It's a difference between Lil Boosie and Boosie Badass. Lil Boosie is the humble street nigga, you know, do everything. Badass is the millionaire that's then got rich and lost humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he has grind. Like, everything he got, he deserved it. Cause it's like, when Boosie made it, I felt like we made it, because we had so many people that, you know, Boosie did songs with. Like, we knew Boosie was gonna be a star, a legend. And like said, Jackson, Mississippi gonna forever book Lil Boosie. Forever book Lil Boosie. I think Jackson was the first person to play that song said about, I caught my slipped and slaughtered. Like I said, you're not a real Boosie fan if you don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Max Minnelli, you just a Boosie Badass fan. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna come back because I got some more information from some inside people about the Boosie and Webby thing. You know what I'm saying? Trill Entertainment. You know, salute to Super Unit. Salute to the Cornbread. Salute to Webby. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Even Webby came down there. Actually, the city, like, Webby had to grow on us. You know what I'm saying? Boosie was our guy. Still today, we would rather see Boosie than Webby. True enough, we not down on playing Webby, because hey, we got some Webby was, you know, was slamming. And, you know, Webby went commercial before Lil Boosie. And, bruh, with that being said, bruh, we gonna end this video, bro. And like I said, all my A1 fans, y'all will receive merch, you know. I'm giving away an iPhone 13 for Christmas. It's going to be an iPhone 13 Pro. So all y'all got to do is go follow me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to keep videos like this breaking down like Jackson Legends, because a lot of people don't know. Jackson, we got action. We've been having motions. Like we've been having motions since the 90s. You know, the early 80s. You know, I know the real big players out there, like the OGs, the real. Most of them dead and gone, you know what I'm saying? Some real legend. R.I.P. the Slow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, free Lil C. Lil C was like, he'll go head to head with Boosie on the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was our guy. Like, this was like the only guy in the city to pack out a local show. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually pack out. Like, when Lil C did shows, I'm gonna do a video about him later. That's for another video. But when he did shows, he had cars parked all the way down, you know, the street. And then when Lil Boosie got on the song with him, salute to Stacks too, because Stacks did a lot of footwork to try to put our city on. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never had one of Stacks t-shirt or never went up to Birdland, up them stairs and see that, bro, you really don't know the real Lil Boosie, man. That was his hangout spot. And one club said he hung out a lot up in Upper Level. Upper Level was another popularized club, a lot of violence. You know, people got shot and killed. And like both clubs that we talking about was Boosie's favorite spots was bro, when I be want to talk, it just be messing my head up, bro, because the man did an amazing job, but the club's up 11 Birdland, bro. Like, I ain't had no rest. Y'all please forgive me. You know, I kind of, you know, if I messed up the video a little bit, but bro, y'all go subscribe to Ju City Legends. He broke it down all the way to the core why I do so many videos about Boosie. I'm not a Boosie hater. I love Lil Boosie, bro. I'm happy he rich. I'm not the average hater. You know what I'm saying? I hate when you don't succeed and when you ain't humble. Boosie is not the same humble person. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying he was a punk or nothing, but he was player like Boosie. You know, you could walk up to Boo, what's up? Shake your hand. Now, you can't just walk up on him like that. You know what I'm saying? He the boss man now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of, like I say, a lot of people, y'all can't cancel him. Like, they may cancel him in other shows or whatever, but if you a fan of my channel, some of the stuff he said, and some of the names, the legendary names, Sally Bizzle, you know, Sally B, you know, he had songs with Sally B, David Banner, Wood Street Player, man, it's so many people, bro, that's out there. You know, he had a good relationship. That's why when y'all remember me saying something about Battlefield Pierre, I was like, I've been waiting on Boosie and Pierre to do a song for almost 10, 15 years now, and I still haven't heard a song from them. And I think more than anything, Pierre was supposed to been had $1 million Boosie merch. This man had customized jewelry of free Boosie. This man did a free Boosie campaign. Even when I bought my artists over there that sound just like Boosie, you know. And we shot the video on Evergreen, Battlefield, West Side. Is one of Boosie's favorite, you know, hoods to be in, you know, in addition, Washington edition over there. Salute to Zach Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we got some legendary stories, you know, the legendary Ferry Street, legendary downtown, you know. Salute to He-Man, Conehead. It's a lot of names, bro, that Sonny Earl, like, bro, I was there. I walked up them stairs. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, until the next video, it's your boy, Man So Crazy TV. Always keep it mighty, man. And we at this bitch.